Alright guys, hey, welcome back. So, I haven't done a video in a couple of weeks, so figured I'd go ahead and do one now on my vapor. I fixed my Nemesis, which I'm so happy about. So I want to go over a couple of things I did. Again, these videos are not for professional vapors, experienced people. These are people who, well, like me, starting with it and playing around with it. I got a lot of information from my buddy Darren, and a lot more information from a YouTuber called Rip Trippers. I mean, the guy is great. The guy's awesome. And I took time to build my first coil, and it became a horrible experience. Matter of fact, there's the first one I made. Didn't go so well. So basically what I did is I went online. I spent a few bucks. You don't have to. You can get your stuff at like Lowe's, Home Depot, a little kit. But I went and got a kit. It's an orange kit. Found it online for about, I don't know, 25, 22 bucks. Came with some cutters, needle nose pliers. Came with a multi screwdriver, various tweezers, and this thing, which I thought was kind of cool, little shears. They're crap. These are. I mean, my suture removal kit scissors work better than that. So if you know somebody in the medical field, see if they can grab you a suture removal kit. It works. Okay, so basically what I did is, and it also came with a jig with 4 or 5 different size gauges for your coil. So I also picked up a roll of, oh God, please don't explode again, premium 24 gauge can-fill wire. If you get this, be careful, because when I undid the twisted pieces that held it together, some of you might remember the slinky. Remember when the slinky went bad going downstairs, and next thing you know, you've got the slinky all tied up into a knot? It's horrible. It was worse than a bait caster. It was horrible. But with the help of my wife, she's in bed trying to sleep, and I said, "Here, honey, hold this." So anyway, I had to unravel, and it looped on itself. It was just a pain in the ass. But anyway, got it done. So with that said, I was watching Rip Trippers, and this guy talked about building a sleeper coil. Now, the purpose of a coil is when you build a coil, these little guys, I don't know if you can see it or not right there, piece of can-fill wire rolled around, depending on what you want your ohms at. And I don't have an ohm tester yet, but I will be getting one. Based on, you wrap it 7 to 9 times. If you're going to make like they call a macro coil. Again, these videos are not for professional people who do this in their sleep. These videos are for people who, yeah, you're interested in it. I want to try it. I'm a little apprehensive, because I was. But it's easy as pie to make. So a couple things is I built the sleeper coil for my food chai. If you take this off, and you can see it inside there, all packed up with cotton. Yeah, look at that. Oh, how succulent, how sexy. Yeah. Gives you a nice cloud. And then I built one. I got this off of eBay. It's from Vapor Port. I like it because it's got the copper look to it, And when you hit it, now it's not going to do it. Watch. There we go. It's actually one coil. It's one coil. And what you do is you start wrapping one coil. You cut off a piece of can-fill, about 10 inches or so, and you wrap it 9 times, and you end with one piece going over your one end this way, your last piece ends here. And then you take it and you put the short piece in the negative, the long piece you run through the positive, so it comes all the way out the other side. You tighten it down. And then you can take your screwdriver, slip in your coil, and you can maneuver it. You really want to try and center it. So as you can see, this one ends here and it goes in here. So I actually shifted it over, left maybe a quarter inch, if that, of wire between the posts and the rolls, the coil. And then you tighten them both down, and then you run it out and you wrap your 9 times, feed it back through, so your long piece will come through the negative. And then you scoot your screwdriver in there and you can turn it and you can center it. And then what I do is, and actually this first coil looks really good. I had a little trouble with the second coil. It's got a little bend to it, you can see, a little V shape, which doesn't affect the coil when I put the cotton in it. But it was just a little tricky. This is the first one I did. This is the first build for this sleeper coil, which I'm not coining that phrase. That's not mine. That belongs to Rip Trippers, the sleeper coil. Anyway, and so you feed it through, and then you can tighten them down. And after you tighten it down, then you can reposition this again, try and center it. You really want it centered, and then cut your cotton. And I've been using for cotton, I have a matting I've been using right here. You can see it's Japanese cotton. It's organic. This kit they sent me when I bought this one here, they sent me this this stuff. It's like dirty ball cotton. I'm probably not going to use it. This doesn't look quite right. But anyway, so yeah, that's my coil right there. I mean, it did come out really nice. I'm having a hard time with the button here. There we go. It came out really nice. And you want to make sure it heats from the center out. And when you heat it, you can then take your tweezers or pliers, and you can kind of, after it's, don't hit the button while you're doing it, but you can kind of give it a little squeeze to squeeze those coils in tighter. Like I said, this coil over here came out perfect. This one was a little bend, but like I said, you really want to press it, and you want to press it together as soon as it starts to cool down, and because it softens the metal a bit. But every time you harden and it softens, it actually strengthens the metal. That's the cool thing about Canthil, from what I've read, did a little research on. So yeah, basically I just wanted to show that. And oh, I did break down. I bought a mod a mod box. Innokin is the Innokin disruptor, which I do like. It is very nice. I took the chamber off my off here and put it back on my Nemesis, but I picked up this one here, and I'm really pleased with it. It's a really nice box. It lasts quite a while, and basically it's got an Android charger, so I mean I can charge it anywhere, throw it in the car and whatever and charge it. Hell, even at work, slip it behind one of the computers at work and charge it. So yeah, anyway, I just wanted to show you that. And this one here, this is where I did the build, and really nice cloud, real nice. So anyway, I'll be doing another one here shortly, and thanks for watching.